Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hi everybody, welcome, and we have another flak build. This is the flak 37. As you can see, it's the single barreled one. Now I've already built the flak 38, which is already on one of my flatbeds. Now this one is going on the other one, which you just about see in the background there. Lift the camera up. We've got that one. I've already got that one built and ready for painting and everything else, but I'm going to build this one, so they're all done and finished with. So without any further ado, let's get on, have a look at the instructions and start getting this little gun built. Okay, we've got the box open, got the instructions out. Now I'm going to build part one, which is the barrel assembly and all the mechanism that holds everything in place. Now I shall get everything built, made up, then I'll come back to you, we'll have a quick look and I will let you know if there was any problems on the way. Right, step one done. Went together lovely, no problems at all. The nice thing about it is it does actually lift up and down. It's got the little hydraulic rams and they all actually work. And yes, the barrel has been drilled out, but I didn't do that. That was already moulded up. The barrel was all one piece, which was nice. Very minimal cleanup and very minimal messing about. Very nice. Like it a lot. Right, now let's move on to step two. Okay. Step two should I say. Lots of little bits and pieces to go on, all these hand cranky things and that to go on here. Now there is a couple of options. The first option is this piece here. Now the option is that you can either use PE, but they also supply in plastic, which is brilliant. So if you bugger the P up, at least you've got a piece to replace it with. Moving down. Now they're indicating here to cut a piece off. Now I got caught last time on the 38 because I cut bits off which they told me to cut off, and when you cut them bits off it makes it into the transport mode and not the firing mode. So that is exactly the same here. If you cut this bit off, that folds up against it and then it makes it into to be transported. If you want it in the firing position, you don't bother cutting that off, you leave it as it is and glue it into place. So I just thought I'd point that out. Also you have another option here on like the little gun shroud at the front. You have a plastic piece and you have a PE piece, so you've got a choice whichever bit you want to use, which is quite nice because the 38 didn't give you no options. They just gave you the PE and they were the parts. But this one, slightly better. They're giving you a PE part and a plastic part. So I'm going to get on with this and then I'll come back to you and we'll have a little look and have a discussion to see if we had any problems. Okay, step two is done. Now I did go for the PE option on this side bit here. Very easy. You bend it with tweezers. I've done everything so far with tweezers, as I still haven't got my photo edge bender. It has been ordered, but it's taking a while to come. But no problems with the PE. Everything went together nicely. I didn't have no problems at all. And this was the bit I was telling you about, that if you cut this bit here, it actually folds up, so you can put it on the trailer to transport it. But when it's in the firing mode, you want this piece down. So I've left that bit and just glued it into place. Now all them bits are done. The seats on, the handly cranky things are on as well, and it looks pretty cool. So now we move on and we'll get part three sorted out. So we'll have a quick look at the instructions. Okay, on to part 3. Now part 3, there is quite a lot of PE because the actual shield at the front, you've got an option of PE or you've got the option of the plastic ones. Now I've been looking at the plastic ones, wherever they are, they're here. I've been looking at these plastic ones, but I think I'm going to go for the PE because like they say, practice makes perfect, and if I do mess them up, I've still got the plastic ones to fall back onto. So I am going to do the PE ones on them. There's not much left really to do, just the base to go on to the actual stand, and actually making the stand up. There's not many bits and pieces left on here. So I'm going to crack on, get all these done, and then I'll come back and we'll have a quick look at the actual finished gun. Okay, I'm complete. The whole gun is now finished. Now I did the PE on the front shields, and I must say it went together extremely well, and you may even just notice I actually did solder it. I used a pair of tweezers, flat tweezers, i.e. That sort of flat tweezers. That's all I used. Everything bent really nice. It all went together really nice. Got no complaints at all. There was no issues. All the bits and pieces went on nice and easy. So I'm quite happy. So it's finished, and I'm really pleased with it. It's a very nicely detailed kit, and not too over-engineered as well. You're not putting parts in and putting covers over the top of them so you never see the parts again. It's a very, very nicely engineered kit. There is one thing I will point out though. When it's in the transport mode, this piece here is folded up. Now, because I've left it flat, there was 2 little holes in there, and I went through the instructions and there's nothing in there telling you what to put in. And it was only by looking at pictures and everything else that I actually found this part on one of the sprues, and I did take a look at some other photographs, and this little box fits into the 2 holes, but it's not on the instructions. So if you're having it in the firing position, just remember that to source that bit from your sprue and put that there. Besides that, I'm quite happy. I really am quite chuffed with it. It's turned out really nice. I will give this kit a good 9 out of 10. It's not quite a 10, but a good 9. So that is done. That is complete. All we've got now to do is the trailer, which I'm going to get onto next. We'll get the trailer built, then I'll do some close-up pictures to finish everything off, and that will be it. Okay, quick look at the instructions on the trailer. Not a great deal to it. We've just got mud guards, we've actually got the frame, and we've got one little bit of PE. Well, there's 4 bits of PE actually, because there's 2 bits either side of the mud guard, and that is it. Then just the wheel assembly. Nothing too mad, but I'm going to put it together. I'll get this all put together, and we'll come back and we'll have a little look at it, and we'll put the 2 items together if I can fit them together, and see what it looks like. Right, trailer put together. Took me about 15 minutes. Not long, not much in it. As trailers go, it's a trailer. Nicely detailed, and it does exactly what it says on the box. It's a trailer. That's it. Now I shall put you on pause and I'll try and get the actual gun into it, but I've got to remember that it is in the firing position, so just bear with me a second and I'll see what I managed to squeeze it into the actual onto the trailer. It's mainly this little bit here that stops it from really sitting in there properly, but it gives you a good idea of what it looks like when it's on the trailer. Actually, I probably will buy another one of these just to do on the trailer and put on a flatbed. Probably be good. I know it's sitting a bit cockeyed at the moment because it isn't properly in there, but it just gives you a good idea. So that's it, all complete and done. All I can do is say thank you very much for joining me. Now, what I'm going to do, the next video is going to be assembly of the painting and the sandbags. I'll do them all in sort of just a video. So it's going to be painting the flatbed, doing the sandbags, getting this and get it all finished off as a complete item. But I'll do some photographs so you can see a little bit close up and the detail. And all I can say on that note is thank you very much, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.
Let's begin now.
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.